We're here in San Marcos in a brand new community that nobody even lives in yet. All these homes are gonna be under $400,000 and the square footage is up to 2,500 square feet. So these are some great options for first-time home buyers, investors. Maybe if you go to Texas State, which is just 10 minutes down the road, it's great for college students. Let's go check out these two beautiful model homes built by Sentex. All right, so when you walk in, you have an office here, which also has a closet. And this could actually be a bedroom. This one is 2,091 square feet. All the bedrooms besides that office are upstairs. You have a half bath. And what I love, what they did with the model homes is this is what you get. So the counters, the cabinetry, the flooring, everything you see is standard in their homes. So you get this beautiful open kitchen. This community is only going to be 70 homes so far, and all of them are gas. And it's got some pretty decent high ceilings. We'll peek out in the backyard here shortly, but it's got a good sized yard. These are all 50-foot. Oh God. That one hurt. Oh, okay, back to business. All right, these are all 50-foot to 120-foot lots. Do not fall on these stairs. I always trip over my big old feet. All right, so here's your huge loft area. You even have like a little bump out if you need like an office space. Master room, 2 other bedrooms, another full bath. And the great thing is the tax rate is only 2.1%, which is really low for Texas in general. But especially for this area in new construction. Stand-up shower, you got a good sized closet. And let's go see these spare rooms. So again, we're in San Marcos. We're about 45 minutes from Austin. We are about 45 minutes from the airport. You are only 15 minutes from San Marcos downtown and about 10 minutes from, let's check out these closets. Not bad. 10 minutes from Texas State. So again, this is a great opportunity. If you go to college, you buy the house, get some roommates, they can help you pay your mortgage. We're gonna talk about the incentives here in just a bit of what this builder has to offer. There's some really great incentives, even for investors. So we'll speak about that towards the end of the video. And now we're gonna go check out the 1-story. Actually, let's go check out the backyard real quick. Let's not forget the yard, because the yard is actually pretty big for this size house. Ooh, we're locked in. All right, here we go. All right, so no real patio, which is kind of a bummer. I'm sure it's an option to possibly extend this, but yeah, you get one little slab. You could put a little covering over this, but you get a really good sized yard. So this is pretty impressive, especially for new construction. We tend to see a lot smaller yards. So we'll talk price at the next house. But again, all these houses are under 400,000. There's some even in the low 300,000s, which is a steal for living in San Marcos, not too far from Austin. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, now we are at the Eastgate floor plan. You've got a nice patio here. This is a 1-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. The last house we saw was a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. This one is 1924 square feet. And this one has actually a guest suite in it, which is pretty amazing for the price that you get for this home. So you get your own full bath. You've got the laundry room here. And again, remember, there's a little bit of music playing, so hopefully you can still hear me well, but we're gonna go down this way. You got 2 bedrooms here. These are decent size, I think, for the square footage. You could fit definitely a queen size bed in both of these. You got another bedroom here. You do have carpets in all the bedrooms, but you've got the rev wood flooring throughout. You've got some nice cabinetry. You even have the slow closing drawers, which is pretty awesome. Again, I think they've got some pretty awesome upgrades and features for this builder. So Sentex is actually owned by Pulte, and Sentex is kind of like their first time home buyer product. So it's not like top of the line, but it's a good budget-friendly start that's, again, built by Pulte, which makes a really good product. So here's our master room. And this one you get a full bath in here, bathtub, dual vanity. And let's check out the closet. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, let's go peek in the closet. So I think this is a great home. And again, we're in the mid 300s for this home. There we go, I figured out the music. There we go. All right, so you've got the kitchen. You got like a little dining area there. You've got your living space here, which is, I think this is a really great space. You could have a huge couch. I mean, this is a really good sized couch here to show you the space. Plenty of room for any size TV. And then you've got your backyard here. We'll peek in the backyard real quick, and then we'll go over pricing and everything else with this area. So the thing with being budget friendly is you do have the hardy plank on all 4 sides. It does look like they put gutters all the way around, which is great, especially like for your foundation. And again, you've got a good sized yard. Even for the 1-story, you're still on a 50 by 120 lot, which means it's 50 foot wide, 120 feet long. All right, let's go to the kitchen. All right, again, we are in the Eastgate. We started in the Sandalwood. So we've checked out a 3-bedroom and a 4-bedroom. Their smallest floor plan is 1431 square feet. Their largest floor plan is 2682 square feet. Being the highest price to start is $389,900, which is amazing. 5-bedroom, 3-bath. They have 8 different floor plans. Again, we are in San Marcos, 10 to 15 minutes from there downtown, 10 minutes from the Texas State University, 45 minutes from Austin. You're not too far off 35 and not too far from the 130 toll that goes all the way around Austin. You don't even have to get on 35. You can actually go around Austin and miss all the crazy traffic that we have. Incentives. So the tax rate again is 2.1%, which is amazing. The HOA, there's not much out here. So there's not gonna be any real like playground or pool. So your HOA is $50 a month, but you're not too far from the river, New Braunfels, which also has rivers. So you've got the San Marcos River, you got the Guadalupe, you've got tons of floating options. And then there's a playground just down the street from here for any kiddos that live in the area. And then as far as incentives, so they've got a 4.99% fixed rate. That is on the quick move-ins that they're gonna have ready in November, December, but that's also if you're looking to build, which is almost unheard of for builders. So 4.99% fixed rate, when right now we're sitting probably closer to 6.5% in the normal market if you're looking at a resale home. You also get 6% flex cash. what you can do with that flex cash is you can pretty much cover all of your closing costs, and then you can put that towards the sales price, or if you're building, you can put that towards upgrades. But all in all, if you're looking for $400,000 or under, or say these houses start at $315 and go to $389, you can get a really amazing home. So we covered a lot today. If this seems like something that you'd be interested in, you want more info on, please shoot me an email and I'm happy to give you more info. They are having their grand opening this weekend, so we got in just before anybody else has heard about this neighborhood. Again, my name's Steph Bartone, your Austin suburb realtor, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.